What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Elisha26. Back at you again. 2 years, 1 month on testosterone, and 5 weeks post-op. So, here we are, 5 weeks post-op, and yeah, my chest is healing up really great, so let's show you. Alright, so here's my chest. It's a little glossy because I just got out of the shower, so I put some emu oil on it. Scars are still pretty pink, as you can see. Nipples are still pretty pink, as you can see. They're starting to brown up quite a bit, but it's a slow process. Every week though, they're browner than they were before. The left one is browning a lot faster than the right, or at least it just appears that way. Earlier this week, all of my perimeter stitches are gone. The last 2 came out on both sides, so now I'm stitch free on the perimeter of my areolas. I think I still have 2 stitches on the nipple on this side and 2, I believe, on this side, but it's kind of hard to tell still where the stitches are on the actual nipple. An update for the silicone scar treatment that I've been using. It's been flattening out my scars a lot. I was having a problem area right here. It's almost completely flat on that side, and it's almost completely flat right here at the end. This side's completely flat right here and all the way back. Just really flat, really smooth. Yeah, underneath you can feel that it feels like the scar is flattening out. It's not raised. Kind of doesn't have that raised feeling. And that could be because the stitches and staples and what have you are dissolving. But either way, they feel really good. They feel a lot better just after 1 week of use. Right now, the silicone strips that I had cut are in the bathroom drying. I washed them. And I usually just leave them to dry by the sink. So yeah, I don't really have too much of a chest right now, but I think it looks good. Still got that smooth spot from where the band-aids were at, but it's kind of going away slowly. I've been doing a little exfoliating of it, and give it a few months, it'll be good as new, I'm sure. Someone asked to see my chest from a distance. It's still really fresh and really pink, so I don't think it'll change too much, but I'll go ahead and oblige you. So this is my chest from a distance. As you can see, you can still see my scars, and my nipples are still pretty pink. I'm sure as I heal, that'll continue to change. I went and got a tattoo just last week, so this is the Egyptian god Haru. The left eye, the left eye is the moon. His right eye is the sun. This is a 4-hour session that I ended up tapping out of after he finished this one. I couldn't do another hour and a half, 2 hours, so I gotta go back and get this one filled in. Probably go back next month or in March. But 4 hours is the longest tattoo I've ever had, honestly. I have a lot of smaller pieces, as you can see. So, yeah. 4 hours really pushed me to the limits, honestly. I'll tell you that. I don't know how I lasted that long. And my tattoo artist was like, his max is 3, and the longest tattoo he's ever had was 3.5, so. And let me tell you, when they got up on this rib area, oh my god, the ribs were brutal. The ribs were so brutal. But somehow, I just got through that whole shit. What else? Nothing else really has changed as far as testosterone changes. I haven't noticed anything. My beard is growing back a lot faster. That's one thing I have noticed. So I wanted to see how long it would take it to grow back, like stubble wise at least. And like I just got it cut not even a week yet. It'll be a week. What's today? Wednesday? Oh well, no, okay. So it's been a week since I got it trimmed, and it's already kind of longer. So it's starting to grow back a lot faster, which I guess is good. I mean, because hopefully that'll mean it'll start to fill out some more up here, hopefully. So, you know, I still have a few places that I feel could use a bit more. What else has changed? My chest hair is starting to come in more. You can't really see it, but it's coming in. It's gonna be all around my scars and around my nipples, so that should be good. This tattoo kind of swayed me from getting like the chest piece that goes on your sternum. It kind of swayed me from that. Maybe I'll get a chest piece later, possibly cover this up or whatnot, but right now I'm not too sure. And we'll have to see how my scars and everything goes. Plus it'll probably be about a year before I can even tattoo on top of these scars anyway, so I'm just hoping that my nipples fill in so I don't have to get those tattooed. Still no feeling in the nipples, still no feeling in this area right here, and this area right here. Scars are still no feeling till you get closer back to where the drain holes are. You kind of get feeling like right around the drain hole, but all of this is numb, as well as this about, let's see, so about to right here underneath the scar is also numbness and no feeling on both sides. So about my index finger's width, and then like right when it hits my my rib, my topmost rib underneath the scar, I get the feeling back. And I've got feeling over the top of my nipples, like this area right here. So yeah, everything seems to be looking good. As far as kind of like care, I'm still doing the same everything. Still using the same products and all of that. And now I'm using the emu oil, the vitamin E oil, or the homemade scar cream on my nipples during the day, the honey at night. And just recently, these past, what's today? Wednesday, these past 3 days, I have been just not wearing anything on my nipples during the day and wearing like shirts, and I haven't been getting much irritation at all. Beaters and stuff like that kind of irritate if my nipples are dry. It's not like a feeling so much, because I can kind of feel this a little bit now on my nipple, but it's not like how you can touch and feel that you're touching and feel the texture of your finger, if your finger's got something on it or not, like that. It's more so like I can just feel the pressure of the touch, and that's on both nipples. I can kind of feel the pressure of the touch. And down here towards the bottom incision, it kind of feels, I can feel kind of like a pokey feeling, if that makes sense. I don't know, so the sensation is kind of weird on the nipples right now, but I can definitely tell those nerve endings are coming back. And then when my nipple, when the oil or the scar cream that I'm using starts to kind of like wear away, like it's all sucked up by my skin or whatever, I can kind of feel the area getting a little tight. And I've had that feeling before when I was using like Zero Form and stuff, and I would let my chest air dry. But before, it was kind of like I could feel this in the skin around my nipple, the nipple getting tight, and it kind of like pulling, because like when your skin gets dry, it kind of has that like pull type of feel, if that makes sense. But now I can actually feel the dryness a bit in the nipple, so that's a change that I noticed. I'm really excited to work out, get back in the gym, but I still gotta wait another week before I can do that and like safely do that. So I'm going to take all the time that, I'm supposed to take, and maybe a week extra depending on how I feel. Besides that, though, I'm just, still healing and still, getting everything together. It's great going out without having to bind and stuff. That feeling is amazing, especially like when you have to get ready. There's no like extra time getting in the binder and stuff like that. Also, it's cool not to have to worry about washing that thing, every week. Keep it clean. Just because you gotta wash it on cold and you can't dry it and you can't wash it too late or it won't be dry by the next day, all those problems. And then when do you wash it, because then that means the rest of the night you gotta be in, so less of that. What else? I've started meditation, which is really helping a lot. I had a bit of drama last weekend that was it really affected me at the time, but by the time I got home, Monday morning, because it was like 12:15 when I landed. So by the time I got home early Monday morning, it wasn't even an issue anymore, and I just did a little meditation on the plane. I got some apps on my phone. Calm, breathe, relax. Those are like 3 different apps on my phone. Turn the brightness down, might be easier for you guys to see. Yeah, so I got those apps on my phone, and I just did I used the Relax app while I was on the plane and just did some breathing exercises and stuff and took a nap, and I'm great now. Everything is good. I just pushed that behind me, and I'm just all about the positivity that's going forward. Can't wait to get back to go and get this tattoo finished on my left side, and then to start doing some other pieces that I have planned for my back and my arms and stuff. I'm excited. I feel like I have a little bit more freedom now to kind of like get tattooed and stuff like that. Not having to worry about being in a binder and stuff like that. My tattoo artist was really dope. We talked. 4 hours you're gonna talk, and I basically told him about my transition and the journey so far, and he was really accepting and responsive in a very positive way. He was just like, as long as you have the support of your family and your closest friends, you don't need anybody else. Fuck everybody else, He's like, it's your life, live it. He was 29 going on 30. I'm 28 going on 29. So, we both experienced probably quite a bit of shit, growing up and going through life, and you just learn what's important and what's not. And it was really dope to have an artist that was receptive of that and accepting. So many people are closed-minded and stuff, and you see it in all the industries, so that was pretty dope. Besides that, I'm not really doing anything, just healing, taking my time to heal properly. Range of motion is getting better. I'm up to right here. I can't really go back, like putting my arms back, but I'm up to right here. So I'm hoping that, I can't get my arms too far back, but you can see the stretch kind of in my scars when I do this. So let me see if I can get a little closer. You can kind of see how my scars are stretching a bit when I do put my arms up. So I'm paying attention to that. I don't want them to stretch too much, but if they do, at this point, I'm so happy with just having the chest that I've always wanted. So right now, that stuff is neither here nor there. Working on my posture a lot more. Before the first few weeks, it was difficult for me to stand up super straight. Now I'm not having any issues with that, so I'm working on my posture, trying to have better posture. I think with weight training and stuff like that, as my back and my core gets stronger, it'll be easier. So yeah, well, that's about it for 5 weeks post-op. Nothing really else to talk about. If you have any questions, comments, concerns for your transition or anything like that, you can put it in the comment section below, or you can go into details and hit me up in an email if you'd like to keep it more private and personal. I have no problem with that. And you guys have got me for another 2 weeks, I believe, where I don't really do shit all day, so I can answer your emails pretty quickly. So I hope everybody had a great week. I hope everybody is enjoying, their lives as much as you possibly can. And until next week, much love and much light.